Hello everyone, welcome to Sam Science View channel. In today's video, we are going to listen to a science fact how birds make sounds. Before getting into the video, please watch this entire video, and if you have any science related queries, you can ask it and get it rectified through this channel. Now let's get into the video. Birds make tons of different sounds like chirps, cattles, whistles, trills, croaks, drumming, and many more. But how do birds make these sounds? Well, there are two categories of sounds, vocal and non vocal sounds. But how exactly do they make notes? One of the joys of walking through a forest is listening to bird songs. It's like meeting old friends when they hear a song and know exactly what type of bird is singing. Have you ever wondered exactly how birds make sounds and notes? We have always been fascinated by this because there are some birds that can sing more than one note at a time. This is especially true of birds in the thrush family. Close your eyes and see if you can hear the multiple notes that it makes at the same time. If you remember, only male birds sing, but all birds can make sounds, ranging from chip calls to alarm calls. As humans, we make sounds by using air from our lungs that is passed over our voice box called larynx. This larynx sits on top of our windpipe. There are two folds to the larynx which are called our vocal cords. You can interchangeably use the term vocal cord or vocal fold, which we can see in this picture. To make sound, air passes between the two vocal folds very quickly, about 100 to 1000 times per second, and then comes together in the windpipe. The pitch of the sound is determined by the tension of the vocal folds, which are controlled by muscles in the larynx. If you were to hear the sounds coming out of the larynx, it would sound like buzzing, sort of like when you buzz your lips together. This buzzing is the beginning of a sound wave. To modulate the sound wave and to make it recognizable, there has to be a resonator or area that amplifies and projects the sound. In humans, the resonator system is composed of throat, nose, sinuses, and mouth. This resonator system can change shape and form in a variety of ways and from a variety of muscles to produce audible and recognizable sounds. You might have got it. But now, here's the fun part about how birds make sound. In humans, we have one unified windpipe or one larynx or one set of vocal folds. But birds have sets of pipes that they use to make sounds too. But it is quite different. They have a double voice box that is called the syrinx. The word syrinx in Greek means panpipes. We always thought this was confusing because panpipes are a series of hollow wooden tubes around 4 or more pipes held and played together. A bird's syrinx looks more like a bifurcated, that is, split Greek flute, which you can see in this picture. In humans, our voice box is located in the windpipe that leads down to the bronchial tube that eventually splits into the lungs. In birds, their windpipe, that is trachea, is fairly short, and instead of having a voice box in this short tube, it is in the bifurcated area where the trachea splits towards the lungs. A bird's syrinx makes sounds without the use of vocal cords like we have. Instead, birds have a set of tympanic membranes just past where the trachea splits to become bronchi. These membranes can be preciously modulated, moved back and forth as air flows over them to produce sound. This double membrane system allows a bird to make two notes independently or at the same time. Not all birds make two notes at the same time. Some are better at this than others, like those in the thrush family, cardinals, canaries, mockingbirds, and cowbirds. There is some thought that the ability to make a seamless song of notes is an indicator of the male's fitness to the female. It takes a lot of work to do the switching on and off or side to side on the part of the male's birds. By being able to lateralize, that is, switch from side to side of their syrinx, the birds can also modulate their sounds and change frequency very quickly, which is handy if you are trying to impress your neighbor or a ladybird. Regardless of how a bird makes sound or songs, the result is fantastic. So, if you hear a musical sound of a bird singing, just realize that it is having a bifurcated trachea. So, due to that vibration only, it is being creating a melodious sound which we hear in our day to day life. So, that's it for today's video. I hope so you got some scientific facts related to how birds make sounds, and if you have any other science related queries, you can ask to me and get it rectified. We will meet in the next science fact treasury series. Until then, it is goodbye from Sam. Take care.